What's up, guys? It's me, Inferno. Welcome to the most important election in all of size, November 2nd, Election Day. That's right. Let's get into the confessionals first, though.
It's official, this campaign would be hard to run.
How the fuck do you do a tie between the mouse and me? Can I get a Big Mac? Sir, this is a Portillo's. Help! Ketamine overdose, ooh.
Tons of things, me boy, Bob, me boy. I injected black tar heroin into my razor. Arr, 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 arr. Survival at Infernos, Debate Challenge, Part 1. All choices, all endings.
Wow, I still exist. I just hope I'm sweet enough to survive this election at Infernos.
Person holding me is dumb.
Holding Torre.
The Love is War anime. Alright, so I made a little reveal thing right here. I'm going to flip the card and it's going to show you who I voted. Then it's going to go to Eker's vote and we'll see what happens. So, without further ado, Hoogers, 1 vote. Eker's vote. The Almond Men, we're tied. And as you can see, there is a third card here. We actually did come up with a decision despite our tie vote, but we'll just show that later. First, we're going to explain, well, I'm going to explain because Eker isn't here, what happened to lead to this. So, before I tell you the winner, I'm going to tell you about these 4 areas of the challenge and which team did better in them. So first, the news cycle. I thought the Hoogers had a stronger showing in the news. I thought their articles were more straightforward. I think they were better designed, and they did post one more article, although that's not really a factor. So in the news cycle, I think the Hoogers outperformed. The policies, on the other hand, I think I liked the Almond Men policies a lot more. I think they were more appealing to me and Eker. They were designed to appeal to us, and I think they did a great job on their policies. They're less descriptive than the Hoogers, but honestly, that's not really a factor for us. So I think the Almond Men have a solid lead on the policies. Getting the word out. Now, this is another area where I think the Hoogers outperformed the Almond Men. I think their interview in the GNC was much more effective than the speech in the Almond National Convention. I didn't really like the speech, but I really liked the interview. I think they did a better job on advertising, although there wasn't much advertising. There was just a few videos and stuff. And so the debate is an area where I think the Almond Men, and specifically ODX, won. ODX won the debate because he did a good job of diffusing criticism, like especially with the Gulag thing. I think that was a high point for the debate, and they didn't really get much off on the Almond Men. So overall, yeah, the debate was a win. It was a narrow win for the Almond Men, but I still think Trunco did great in the debate, but I think ODX slightly outperformed. Now, back to this. As you can see, I voted for the Hoogers, and Eker voted for the Almond Men. But one of us decided to change their vote. So, who was it? The winner of the challenge is the Almond Man. Ooh, clap, I'm clapping with my knee. So, why'd I change my vote? Well, I'll explain. I think it came down to policies and one other thing, which I'll get to later. The policies, neither team had any effective campaign research. It took a really long time for them to get back, or they didn't get back to them at all. So the policymakers had to go off of their own intuition, and I think the Almond Men policies were much more appealing to me and Eker.
First is free uncensored hentai, which me and Eker both really liked. Second was the free guns, which I'm sure that was the deciding factor for Eker, and I also really liked that. And the communism was interesting. It put your party in a more interesting direction. The second thing I wanted to talk about is how the Hoogers focused mainly on scandals and pictures of the almond men saying stuff, which I don't think was super effective, especially since in the debate, ODX had a good response to them saying, oh, well, they're blurry, so maybe they're faked. And I think he did a good job deflecting on that. And the other thing is, there was one screenshot in particular that I saw that you made that was super effective for me. And if I saw that on the news, then I would have definitely never changed my vote. And it was a screenshot of Quartz saying, oh wow, I'm really glad Inferno got out in BYFC. And that was genius, I thought, and they better put this on the news. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, it looks like the Almond Men have lost for me. And they didn't put it on the news, which was such a mistake. And honestly, if they put that on the news, I would have never voted for the Almond Men. Overall, to be honest, I thought the Hoogers put in a lot more effort in this challenge, but it's not about effort, it's about effectiveness. So anyways, the two people who I decided to award immunity are Toilet Paper and Box. Toilet Paper, I thought he did the best out of anyone in the challenge, running a great news cycle. He did a good job of securing the news as better for the Hoogers. And Box, he made some really effective screenshots. He was the first one on his team to really do something. So, oh, and as for these two, I decided it was completely stupid to give them two different roles in a tiebreaker challenge where it should be fair. So I've decided to delay their tiebreaker until next challenge, and whoever does better in the next challenge will be safe. So that means you can vote for Chili's gift card, knife, hand sanitizer, or weird but true. If you're on the Hoogers, vote for one of these four.